Hello, today our story is called Dr. Hoof and it's by Diana Kimpton and Garry Parsons, and it says on the front, friendship is the best medicine of all. When Dr. Hoof moved into town, he nailed a notice to his front door. Dr. Hoof, horse doctor, I only treat horses. Then he sat back and waited for his patients to arrive. He waited and he waited and he waited, but nobody came. By the end of the week, Dr. Hoof felt very lonely. This isn't the right place for me, he decided. I'd better move on somewhere else. This was a one-horse town, and the only horse that was there was Dr. Hoof. He was just starting to pack when there was a knock at the door. "Aunt Basil-Bray," whispered the donkey. "My throat's very sore." Dr. Hoof shook his head. "I can't help you. I only treat horses." "But donkeys aren't very different," said Basil. "Look, I've got hooves just like you." Dr. Hoof realised that Basil was right. So he gave him some medicine to make him feel better. And helping Basil made Dr. Hoof feel better too. So he decided to change the sign on his door. Dr. Hoof, horse doctor. I treat horses and donkeys. A little while later, there was another knock on the door. "I'm Walter Wolf," said the dog, "and I've got a thorn in my foot." Dr. Hoof shook his head. "I can't help you. I'm a horse doctor. I only treat horses and donkeys." "But dogs aren't very different," said Walter. "Look, I've got 4 legs and a tail, just like you." Dr. Hoof realised that Walter was right. So he pulled a thorn out of the dog's paw and to make him feel better. And helping Walter made Dr. Hoof feel better too. So he went outside again and changed the sign on his door. Dr. Hoof, horse doctor. I only treat horses and donkeys and dogs. Immediately, there was another knock on the door. "I'm Henrietta Hobbs," said Mother Rabbit. "My son Harry's cut his ear." Dr. Hoof shook his head. "I'm a horse doctor. I only treat horses and donkeys and dogs." "But I'm sure you're going to tell me that rabbits aren't very different." "Of course I'm not," said Mrs. Hop. "Rabbits aren't like horses at all." "My ear hurts," said Harry, and he started to cry. Dr. Hoof felt sad as he watched the tears pour down Harry's face. "Maybe rabbits are very different from horses, but my ear would hurt too if I cut it." He put some ointment and a bandage on Harry's ear to make him feel better. Mrs. Hop gave Harry a carrot for being brave, and she gave Dr. Hoof a carrot for being kind. Helping Harry made Dr. Hoof feel much better. So he went out to the front door to change the sign again. Dr. Hoof, horse doctor. I only treat horses and donkeys and dogs and rabbits. Dr. Hoof crunched on his carrot thoughtfully as he read the new sign. Then he had a much better idea. He picked up his pencil again and changed the sign one last time. Dr. Hoof, horse doctor. He crossed out the list of animals and wrote, I treat everyone. And from then on, Dr. Hoof had lots of patients. And best of all, lots and lots of friends. The end.